We would like to remind everyone here that all the athletes on the ice have trained many hours. They have earned your respect. Your positive behavior will earn their respect for you. Please be encouraging in a positive manner and always show good sportsmanship towards the players, coaches, officials, and fellow fans. Now let's meet the starting line for today's game. For the Roughriders, on offense, number 3, Logan Knudsen. Number 21, Creighton Flossinger. Number 28, Sawyer Peterson Frett. And at defense, number 7, Kyle Ramsey. And number 11, Dylan McNulty. And in goal, number 77, Quinn Leland. The head coach for the Roughriders is Dustin Tim. And now, the starting line for your Ames Cyclones. On offense, a junior from Ames High School, number 10, Aiden Baker. A junior from Ames High School, number 29, Tristan Shifley. A sophomore from Ames High School, number 91, Isaac Flory. And on D, a junior from Ballard High School, number 26, Oliver Giles. And a sophomore from Ames High School, number 66, Kiefer Shifley. And in net, a sophomore from Southeast Polk High School, number 50, Tobin Weaver. The head coach for the Ames Cyclones is Rich Baker. He's assisted by Grant Kaler, Ryan Rolu, and Matt Gadecki. The officials keeping everything in order today are linemen Nick Meyer and Tim Terrell, and that referee, Eddie Ill. Now, if you'd please rise and remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Let's play hockey.
Well, Mr. Giles, we are ready for action.
Yes, round 2. This is our last game of the first half of the season. We got us a little holiday break coming up for the next couple weekends. So we are playing the Cedar Rapids Roughriders. We've had some good competition up to them. They took us pretty almost to through the third period last time we played them, so they are not going to lay down. I believe they took the Capitals, defeated the Capitals last time they played them, so we are in for one tonight. Starting lineup's going to be out here. It's going to be our orange line with Tristan Shifley, Aiden Baker, and Isaac Flory, along with Giles and Shifley at the blue line. So.
Don't forget our goalie.
Yep. Oh, always forget the goalie. Weaver's in the goal in the net for us tonight. So we want to say Brooklyn Paulson's on the call for us, the chat. So Brooklyn, I believe, is Aiden Paulson's sister. Then we got Miss Connie Horn on there. So we know we got Reed's grandparents watching from Illinois. So here we go. Puck drop is done.
It's off the faceoff. Cedar Rapids pulls it back, tripped up Shifley. They get it back in their zone. Up through neutral ice. Giles can't quite pull the puck off of him. Cedar Rapids gets in deep and off the skates of Shifley as he back checks, pins him in the corner. Kiefer Shifley
like
picks
that.
it up now, circles behind the net, goes D to D. Giles on the right-hand side, feeds up to Tristan Shifley. He gets the one at the blue line and in the net. 36 seconds into this first period. Great. You know what? I love that one. Giles came out here. Shifley went up to the blue line. He found him with a long pass, and he got behind him fast.
What a pass.
That was a great pass. I love to see that. Like, I feel like we don't execute like that. We end up with so many short passes coming out of the zone.
I wasn't looking off to my left, and so I was like, what the hell? Oh,
Yeah.
there's Tristan right there. Okay. Good job by Tristan getting in there and getting a goal. It was starting us off for the first 30 seconds in, so good job by them.
Yep. Apologize, everybody. Our scoreboard, for some reason, is not showing up. We'll get that fixed here as we go, though. Yeah, a little technical glitch there.
Brother Kiefer got a secondary apple on that score from his big brother.
Ooh, that one bounced off a
It's all right, we're going to take
Weaver's
it.
glove.
So we got our cheering section back over here from our student section, I believe.
Yeah, not quite what it was on a Friday night, but it's fun to see them getting some fans coming into the stadium. That's something that we haven't had.
So we have Jones and, Jones was out there. So we have the white line's been out there, but they're getting a full line change in. So now we have Weaver, Hance, and Garnis out there, along with Giles and Shifley at the blue line. That was all sides.
Yep, shot on goal, but
Won't count. Shouldn't
not
count.
going to count. Nope. I have to be
So
careful
far
when I
we've
say-
had pretty good movement. The puck movement's going all the way through. So, I mean, we're seeing some steady consistency from the Cyclones right now, and that's what we got to see for throughout this whole period and obviously throughout the whole series tonight.
Shifley got that, went D to D to Giles. Giles got stuck in the corner, so they went D to D and came back. Now Giles gets it behind the net. Breakout pass to Garnis. Garnis was trying to hit
I think he
Hance.
was trying to try to Weaver across.
You think he was trying to go all the way across?
I do.
Oh, boy, that was dangerous.
Yeah, now
Weaver
we got
just slid
Weaver
over.
and Garnis here going. Weaver and Garnis here.
Yeah. So Weaver was kind of squared up, and he just pushed it in the zone deep. I think for he is getting comfortable on varsity line, that was a good move for him. Cedar Rapids moves up.
That was
they
a little
lob it
bit
in
too
the
close
zone.
for comfort down there, though.
In front of the net,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
got to have better net front coverage, that's for sure.
Weaver opened it up. There was an opening for Cedar Rapids, and if they would have taken advantage
Well,
of
this
that.
is another opportunity what you'll see BC coming through. I mean, Tristan tried to skate that up, and there were 5 green jerseys over there. You know, at that point, you just kind of dump it in. You either then pull yourself back out, go make the change, or let your other folks join in. I mean, trying to skate in through 5 people is kind of that's a guaranteed turnover.
At this level, you know, I think some of these guys, you know, they've been good players in youth hockey, and you know they could get away with that sometimes at those levels. But at high school, they're all big, they're all fast. You know, if you got 5 guys, you get 2 guys. You're not going to get through 2 guys. You get through 1 guy, maybe you can make a pass to the 3rd guy. But once that happens, you know, you're going to get shut down. And if you're still holding on to that puck, you know, you're looking for a turnover at that point.
Good puck movement there. Good D-to-D pass. Little shot in from Chuck. Got deflected in beforehand before it became an official shot on net, but still good idea to put the puck where it needs to go.
Baker
with
making
the
a move.
That
was a nice shot.
That was just right on the outside.
And the thing that we like, it was low, it was hard, it was on goal, and it gave up the rebound. It just couldn't get our stick on it in front of the net.
Yep. See, that was a good play by Tristan right there. Knew he needed a line change, so went in ahead and dumped it in deep and was able to get the full change.
I think that awareness is something, you know, the more mature players recognize that and know when it's time to, like, buy some time, get the legs off the bench. That's something that's been a
So we got
problem
both
with
our
us.
D down in that corner. That's interesting. Should have had the center in there instead of the second D man.
Yeah.
Even though the center was technically in front where the D man was supposed to be. Good shot.
Yeah,
Good shot.
Cedar Rapids gets one. Goes in the breadbasket of Weaver.
What change we got going on out here right now? We have Paulson, Hance, and Garnis coming in. We still have Giles and Shifley out there running the D. So what we're going to see a good bit of tonight is we're going to see a good bit of the three-line system on the forward side while still primarily just running 2D. Good job by Paulson. Got the pressure on him, sent it back down in between open ice. Little battle there. So no one right now, did you see that? No one right there was covering the front of the net. We had both D on the wrong side. We had no forward come down in front of the net. So there was actually technically a Rough Rider just standing right in the middle of the slot, just all by himself. So these are little situations that we've got to be mindful of while we're playing these types of games, because teams like the Rough Riders, I mean, they're going to take advantage of that if they don't see what we got going on here. So we have our first penalty of the night, so we're going to be on our Ames Iridium CrossFit power play. Thank you, Ames Iridium, for all you do for us in the off season and during the season for all our off-season conditioning, strength and conditioning. So we got Jones in there along with Baker, Shifley, and Flory, and Hargrove. Tristan shot on net. Pass back out to Hargrove. Little shovey in the facey. Tristan coming through the neutral zone with a pass to Baker. Probably like seeing Baker just go ahead and dump it in instead of trying to do that toe drag right there at the blue line. That's where the turnovers have a tendency to happen.
Yeah, and they're good stick handlers, and that's what I was kind of referring to earlier. They'll take that and they'll try and, they know they can make a move, but sometimes
there's just not a need for it though. That's the thing is.
I think that situational awareness. When can I make the move, and when should I just dump it, or when should I make the pass?
Giles,
here comes Giles
taking it in.
Yep. Good dump
Gotta
it to
see,
Shifley.
We're gonna have somebody stay up high. We got Joey here making his way in. Oh, how did he miss that? Boy, he's gonna want that back. Giles was able to slide across the crease, and he pretty much had an open net, but I think it went into the pads of the goalie instead.
Ames doing a good job, kind of feeding it down low. Cedar Rapids disrupted. They get it clear. They get across the red line. They dump that in. Ames is going to pick that up. Giles has that. It's going to come out right side. Feed that up to Wilson. Wilson looking for Linder. He just goes behind him. Cedar Rapids picks it up, pushes it off to the right side.
Good job,
Joey. Hare gets shoulder checked off of that one, up against the boards. Linder helping battle
you're
for
offsides.
Yeah, Cedar Rapids gets caught offside, so they can't enter the zone like they wanted to. Pink gets spun off the puck. And Cedar Rapids able to push it in deep, but not control it yet. There we go. Ames pulls it out. Wilson
nice
with
pass
the breakout
out
pass
from
finds
Wilson. Yes,
Pink. Yeah, far side. He comes in with Linder. Come on. As he enters the zone, Patton from Cedar Rapids stick check that one off. Wilson, or keep wanting to call Linder Wilson. Linder is looking to get that up in front, but we got a holding. It's got to be on Cedar Rapids.
Interestingly enough, did they have? I didn't see what was going on there. Were we at I may have miscalled that power play. I mean, were we out there with incidentals? Because I didn't hear a call on the power play. Now we're officially on a power play. I think we had two people in the box and we're at incidentals.
We had to have because
that didn't make any
even
sense.
Strength.
That's correct. Yeah. Now we're officially on the Ames Iridium CrossFit power play.
We'll get this right. So Shifley feeds up to Baker. Baker makes a move at the red line. He moves in right side. He's got Hargrove and Shifley with him. Flory on the far side. Baker goes down deep, wraps around. Flory's there waiting for it. He goes up high, goes cross ice, finds Hargrove waiting. Hargrove steps up. He takes a shot on goal.
Puck's
loose in front of the net. Takes another shot. Shifley was down there. Couldn't get in front of him. The goalie just kind of flopped over and did a good job keeping that puck out.
Yeah.
Cedar Rapids gets a hold of it. They get it out of the zone, but Shifley picks it up and neutral ice. He spins around. Oh, no. He was looking to find Baker and just kind of a soft pass, and Cedar Rapids is right there and picked it up on a breakaway. So luckily Ames recovered, did the back check and got a hold of it. Flory comes into the zone now. He works in right side. He's got Shifley and Baker with him. Feeds into Shifley. Shifley works in behind the net. Baker's with him.
Come on, he's right there.
That would have been a great one. Come around the net, find Baker. He was there with his stick and ready to go for it. That wraparound pass, it can be effective, but right there where you have the guy who's got his stick on the ice, he's ready for it. That's your shot to go for.
I mean, he's standing right there just ready to go.
And that's one, not a personal attack, but it's kind of selfish play where you have to have that awareness of who's on the ice and who's in position. And if you skate it up, that gives everybody a chance to collapse on you. If you can move that puck, make everybody move, that's where you're going to get your quality shot on goal. See if we can recover and bring this back. We got the black line in with Hargrove and with Giles.
Jones, Giles.
Jones, Giles. I said Hargrove. Oh, across,
yep, right
nice.
There. Yep.
Giles, backhand pass to Wilson. Wilson on the far side, top shelf. Goal for Ames. Let's take a look at this in that replay. Nice move. Just they get that breakaway. Feed in to get that deep. Let's see if we pick this up. There goes Giles. Just that backhander. Wilson's on the far side of the net. Feeds that over to him. Wastes no time getting it on a stick. No overhandling. Just quick on the stick and in the net. So that ends the power play. Ames able to take advantage of that. Then our white line checks in with Paulson, Weaver, and Paulson on the wings. Hansen center, joined by Hargrove and Jones at defense. Hans can't quite hold on to the face-off. Cedar Rapids comes in left side. Hans goes for the shoulder check, gets him off the puck as they battle for control in front. Puck goes in front of the net.
They're going to pick it up. You better cover it.
That was, so we had a D-man there, but he lost his skates.
Come on, don't be coming over the top. See, you came over the top, Jonesy. You're going to be going to the bench. One of you.
There, Hargrove kind of got spun down and was tangled up with the Cedar Rapids player. Hans is going to go in on a roughing call.
Yeah, it's one of those. I mean, he's obviously in there protecting our goalie and all that kind of stuff, but then at some point you got to stop.
Yeah, and I feel like in some of those situations, Hans is trying to show his skills and things out there. I think sometimes they come in a little overly aggressive, and they don't need to in that situation. Yes, protect your goalie. But now we go into penalty kill. I like the song choice.
Just missed that wide. Come on, that's it. Get it out. Get it out.
Yep. Goes up high, gets past Cedar Rapids, out of the zone, goes to the far end.
Good job. Chuck down here just talking all kind of smack here to number 21.
Yeah, he's got that.
With a big old grin on his face. Look at him. He's just smiling all along, talking back to the ref.
I'm trying to describe what this grin looks like down here.
It's a little, what would we call, a little poo-poo grin?
That's what I was trying to find a nice way to say a poop-eating grin. Kind of like our net call. We need one for that.
Oh, step into him.
Oh, Cedar Rapids, that was a nice pass across. Woo! Oh,
man, that was a good shot there. That was one of those from the red line shots, from the goal line shots that you're hoping to get flexion off the back of the goalie and to the back of the net.
Yeah, so that one deflects, goes out of play. And in comes Linder and Pink.
Yep.
And Hargrove and
Nope, Shifley and Giles.
Shifley and Giles. I see a 6, and I want to call it Hargrove. Giles and Shifley. In the corner, Shifley. Little pressure. Cedar Rapids goes up high across to McNulty, and that one's going to deflect out of play. Linder's going to step up for the face-off.
Like to see him get this pulled back and either Giles or Linder get down there and
woo!
Not that, though.
Yeah, that was
not directly to one of their best forwards, one of their best shooting forwards who's able to put the puck on net. So, like to see Linder win this again and pull this back to Giles or to Pink and get it out of the zone. Yep.
There we go.
There we go.
Now
Yes.
Linder
There we go.
got that one, pulled it back, finds Giles. Giles wraps around up high. Cedar Rapids holds that. They go across to McNulty. McNulty sends it in. Giles is there, grabs it with his glove. He's got Pink up ahead. Good pass ahead. Pink gets a breakaway. Backhand off the glove of the goalie.
Right out. You sure? I thought that was off the top of the bar.
Did it hit the bar?
I thought so.
I saw his hand go up and it just
little
deflected.
little hit in
Yeah,
the back.
No,
We'll go
no
with
call. So Giles makes his move, gets in the zone, gets his skates taken out from under him. No call twice. Checking the back and took his skates out from under him. There's
Now what?
offside call.
Oh.
So another move like we saw earlier, and Giles was involved again. He had Pink up ahead of him. He got the breakaway. Pink was waiting at the blue line. He fed that puck up there. Pink, you know, he's a good stick handler. He's good in those breakaways. Would have been nice to see the shorty, but you know, he got the pressure on the net. He got the shot off.
Could use a shorty.
It would be nice to see one. Shifley can't hold possession off the face-off. Cedar Rapids.
Oh, just don't let him walk in. There we go. Good job.
Kind of working his way at the point. Shifley holds him. Cedar Rapids goes up high. Belts goes to the corner. Tries to send one in. Shifley gets his
Full strength.
shin guards in front of it. Here come the Cyclones back at full strength.
Oh, what do we got? Delayed penalty on us?
No. It's on them because we have it.
Oh, that's right. Good point.
Oh, Jones feeds it up, trying to find Shifley, but Cedar Rapids spins him off the puck before we can do anything. Is that a high stick call? Did you catch it?
Yep.
Knudsen, number 3 for Cedar Rapids, goes on the bench.
Back on our Iridium CrossFit, Ames Iridium CrossFit Power Play. Thank you, Iridium CrossFit, for all you do for Ames Association and the Cyclone program specifically for all of our off-ice strength and conditioning. So thank you to our primary sponsor, Ames Iridium CrossFit, for this power play.
Yeah, so black line in with
Giles.
We're doing our usual, with Giles.
So this would be
mix things up a
considered.
little
This
bit.
would be considered the first
Power play.
power play line.
Yeah. So the black line players are in there, but we pull Giles in place of Hargrove, and then we move him to forward. Giles tries to get across the ice.
Try to get it over to Wilson.
Yeah. Wilson's the guy they try to tee up for these. So look for him in that upper right-hand corner. Pink goes in. There we go. Feeds over to Wilson. Wilson feeds
right
down
there.
low. Pink tries to deflect. Puck's loose.
Oh, another.
Goalie keeps it out. He's just keeping them alive in this game. Cedar Rapids sends it far in.
Just banging off those posts.
Great pressure from Ames. I like to see this on the power play. We're getting the pressure. We're coming in. Here comes Jones with some speed down low off the goalie's pads, off the rebound. Shifley picks that one up. He's behind the net looking for Giles. Goes over to Wilson. Wilson off the legs of a Cedar Rapids player. He puts one on goal. That one goes in the breadbasket of the Cedar Rapids goalie. It would have been nice to see that one go a little bit lower, but that's the kind of play we see. Shifley went down deep. He had Giles kind of waiting for him, and then he comes back and he finds Wilson waiting up at the point. He's the guy they try to tee up. They get it to him, but Cedar Rapids closed down, took one shot, bounced off, came back to him again, and took another shot into the breadbasket. And they were going to freeze this, and we're going to go into a face-off into the Cedar Rapids zone.
57 seconds left in this power play, or Ames Iridium CrossFit power play. Pick it up. That away, Chuck.
Oh, there we go.
Woo!
Hargrove gets
Nothing.
spun off.
Nope, no hook. No hook.
Baker works his way in. Good job pulling up.
Smart.
Yep.
I like his patience there.
Yep. Didn't just force the puck in. He kind of waited to try and set things up. He's looking for the bounce off the goalie's pads, I think.
Well, I think he was looking for Isaac to get to where in a good position, but unfortunately there was a defender on Isaac that kind of pushed him out.
The lane
but his patience there allowed for them to open up that space for him to at least get a good shot in as well. So I appreciate that patience as opposed to either just passing it into Isaac's skates or just shooting into nothing.
Yeah, Baker's really I feel like this year he's really developed and advanced his play a lot this year. So it's fun to see. He's always been a gifted athlete. I think his hockey sense has really grown this year. We go cross
Put
ice
it in,
to
baby.
Shifley goes down low, bounces off Cedar Rapids, gets held in by Chuck.
Now
over
again,
to Shifley.
Again.
Goes
Nice.
cross ice.
Woo!
Flory's there.
Sniper.
He tries to send it in off a Cedar Rapids stick and out of play.
We had our sniper on Hargrove.
Yep.
Sniper from the rafter.
Little laser beam, I think, melted the ice under his skates.
So we got the white line going in along with Giles, and Shifley's going to stay out there. With 12 seconds left in this power play, they are going to put the white line in with Giles and Shifley out there on the blue lines. So Hans, we want to see it pull back to our D.
Oh, that bounced off. Just got behind Giles. He wasn't able to hold it. Shifley picks it up. D to D to
Giles with a little saucer pass back to Hans, but wasn't able to hold on to it.
Cedar Rapids back at full strength. Shifley behind the net, looking to wrap that around and find Garnis. Up to the point, Cedar Rapids walks across. They find Patton waiting up high. He tries to take a shot. Too many orange jerseys in the way.
White
with some orange highlights. Too many Ames players in the way. Hans was trying to pick that one up. Just got past him along the boards, but Garnis comes over with help. He gets a breakaway. He's got Weaver on the right side. Giles is coming in with him. He goes to send one across, and Cedar Rapids deflects that one, goes out wide, and here comes Cedar Rapids out to their right side. Weaver unable to hold it. Giles at the red line. Can't get it in the zone. Weaver still looking for it. Hans in the zone. Here comes Cedar Rapids breaking away. They put a shot on goal. Giles back checks. Gets it out of the zone. Cedar Rapids pushes in deep. Giles is in position behind the net. He's going to come out right side. He goes cross ice. Weaver's waiting over here. He picks it up. Makes a move between their leg. No trip. Gracious. He made the move and just got his legs taken out from under him. Here comes Cedar Rapids 3v2 as they enter the zone. Pat takes a quick shot from the high spot and into the glove of Weaver.
Pretty good, pretty easy shot for Weaver to take a hold of there. Had him squared up straight away, so I appreciate what Patton was doing there, but good opportunity for us to get that pulled in.
Here in that replay, you see Weaver just get his legs, like he kicked his leg out under him and just took his legs out. No call. You know, they've been pretty light on this. Here comes Wilson on a breakaway. Here he comes. He's got a little time. Oh, he can't get it. Follow up by Pink.
Oh,
Pink tries to get a second-hand shot. Can't get it in the net. Cedar Rapids comes out.
Great follow-up by Pink, though.
Yep, good position, good zone entry. Wilson on that breakaway. Pink smartly in that F2 spot. You know, is in a good spot for the follow-up. Wilson took that hard first shot, got the rebound.
Over to Pink.
There we go. Pink deflects into the zone. Linder's on the far side. Wilson's trailing in. There we go. Cedar Rapids tries to clear it out. Pink fills the lane.
Out, right there.
Wilson's there. Tries to get it to him. A little too fast under his skates to get control of it. Now Cedar Rapids breaking out. Wilson pushes him wide. Cedar Rapids dumps deep. Can't get control. Now Jones picks this up. He makes a move, gets past him. He's got Linder with him. He works his way left side. Pink follows up behind him. Jones gets down deep. He spins around. He's got Pink. He sends that back down to Linder. Linder works his way up high. Gets past him. Goes cross. Finds Flory on the far side. Flory just goes wide right of the goal. Good sense. Linder just buys time, using his stick handling skills. Goes and tries to set up Flory. Don't quite connect, but I love the move. I love the action that they're going with down there.
That was a great back check by our Ames players to get, because at one time it was almost 2-3v1, so they were able to. Flory and Giles were both able to come in there and disrupt that.
That's something I've seen, like in this game a couple times already. Oh, that one went into Giles' chest, where Cedar Rapids looked like they're teed up with like a three-man breakaway, and we get our back check going and just shut that down. So yeah, great. Another great example of that. There goes Shifley, cross ice, finds his brother.
I think Cedar Rapids wanted some hook in there.
Yeah.
But unfortunately,
the
price was cheap, so we didn't have to worry about it.
Tristan Shifley battling around in the corner, spinning around. Three Cedar Rapids players close on it.
2 seconds, buzzer.
And that's the end of our first period. Good start.
Yeah. We had some good opportunities, a couple of fast breaks that we weren't able to
Yep, Pink and Wilson both
Yep,
had
that we weren't
good
able to
breakaways.
put in the back of the net, but overall, 2-0 going into the first intermission. Overall, what do you think? I mean, overall, their play, I thought it was real up-tempo, good production.
I thought it was. I thought we're seeing good good puck movement. I think they're getting good support. We already talked about those back checks that they're coming back on support. Cedar Rapids was kind of lined up where they were in position to kind of get a breakaway, and we did a good job on the back check shutting that down. I think the real key is going to be this is a time when we want to see that second period.
Yep.
Continue to work on that. Continue to work on playing a complete game and see what we can do here.
Well, they better check themselves, and I mean this sincerely. They better not come out here arrogant and positive. They better be coming out like they're down by 2 and feeling it like they've got to do something, because if they come out here, I saw a little bit towards the end of that first period that they started getting a little lackadaisical. You know what I mean? And so they just better be cautious and better be mindful of that. So we'll see what happens during the first intermission, and we'll see you all back in about 15. All right, folks, welcome back. Start of the second period. We've got Ames is coming into the second period with a 2-0 lead. Had a good opportunity there for several other scores, a couple of fast breaks that we weren't able to capitalize on, but the pressure's still there, the opportunity's still there, so that's all we can ask from us. Just keep shooting the puck, keep taking advantages, keeping that whole 200-foot game vision by all of our players. So that's what we're looking for this second period. And we had a good second period last night. It was the first one we've had in a long time. We were able, like I said, come out happily to be able to say we came out tied to the second period last night. So we are looking for high production here on this second period. Like to see a little bit, like to increase that lead. We know how we feel about a 2-goal lead, Tom.
Worst lead in hockey.
Worst lead in hockey. So where's your percent by scoring the first 2 goals?
66%.
66%. So.
And they say it doesn't matter if it's the first goal or the second goal. Like once you get those, if you get the first 2 goals, it might actually increase the percentage.
Increase a little bit, yeah. All right, so we're starting off with the orange line, our starting lineup for tonight. So we have Baker, Shifley, and Flory, along with Giles and brother Shifley. Kiefer out there.
I call that a face-off win. We pulled it back, but then Cedar Rapids is able to keep the momentum going into our zone. And Cedar Rapids pushes that one, backhands that one into Weaver. He's able to hold on to that.
Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more pressure on that. I mean, we had a pretty good opportunity down below, so when we have a man all over, so we were 3-on-2 down there below, so I'd like to see us come out with that puck, obviously.
So Giles dumps that one back, gets help from Shifley. He comes over, works his way up the boards.
We're all just all cluttered in there. Like
when it looks like you can throw a blanket and cover up, 4 of our players, that's not a good spot to be in. Not a good spot. Flory enters the zone, feeds up to Giles. He's unable to really get a quality shot. Gets it, still puts it down into the zone. Baker comes across, pushes it back in deep again.
He's going cross ice pass.
Yep, Cedar Rapids stretch pass. Jones deflects that one. Feeds to Baker. Baker does a toe drag, pulls it back. Cedar Rapids comes away with it. Knutson goes cross ice, finds McNulty. McNulty feeds it up. Jones is waiting for it. Goes cross ice. Giles is waiting for it.
I wish he could have picked that up because Flory was just waiting out there for it. This is the kind of lazy play that we're talking about. See, right off the bat, that's what I'm talking about. The fumble, messing around, not putting a big full effort in, that's what happens, right?
Yeah. So what happens? They get a goal. So, like, the passes didn't look crisp. The hustle and the step wasn't crisp.
Just nothing.
And so we talk about that 2-goal lead. Why is that the worst lead? Like, you get 1 goal, and now it's a 1-goal game. The momentum shifts really quick at this level. So I think this is one where they, okay, they got the goal. Let's get this back, and let's get momentum going back in our favor. And we can't just sit in our heels and kind of let this coast in our second period like we have.
Well, this is what happened last time we played them, right? We did the same thing with them the last time. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know if they get this mentality that they take them pretty light, but Cedar Rapids is not going to lay down. So they're gonna mess around and find out if they don't come in and start playing this second period correctly.
There's another one where Linder got laid down from behind. Jones, breakout pass, finds Wilson. Wilson finds Pink on the far side. He catches up to the puck. He drops that one. Here comes Hargrove. He is able to push it in the zone. Cedar Rapids tries to clear it out. Hargrove keeps it in the zone, pushes it down, gets cleaned off the puck. Cedar Rapids on the breakaway. Little sniper fire, knocks down Knapp. Linder picks it up. He goes down behind the goal. He tries to feed up. Wilson was there waiting for it. Shifley gets it at the line. Goes cross ice to Jones. Behind the net, Wilson back to Jones. Jones trying to get down deep. He gets shoulder checked off the puck. Pink retreats. He picks it up, feeds it to Linder. Linder to Shifley. Shifley makes a move. Finds Wilson waiting at the blue line. Unable to really hold on to it. Cedar Rapids trying to get a clearing pass. They get it out of the zone. Wilson's back there to pick it up. He chips up to Giles. Giles backhands one. Paulson with the white line is in. He goes cross ice. Finds Giles again. He tries to bounce off the boards and go in.
Come on. What is just the banging of the puck? I mean, take possession and do something with it.
There we go. Linder gets fed that puck. Garnis.
So we have our
Checking
white
with the
line
white
in
line.
right now. We have
Yep.
Paulson along with
Paulson.
Garnis and Hance.
They get the zone entry, but then Cedar Rapids collects it right away. Here they come again. Giles is back there in the back check, trying to get a hold of it. Little back and forth up high. Cedar Rapids pushes it in. Hance drops back, feeds over to Shifley. Shifley backhands up, finds Paulson. Paulson drops that one back behind the boards.
We're having some drop pass itis here. I mean, we're just dropping it to nobody.
Well, that's the thing. A drop pass isn't a bad thing, but if you don't have anybody there to pick it up, all you did is just left the puck
Just
behind.
blindly, I mean, just like, hey, somebody come pick it up. They're going to mess around and find out here in just a second. They are just fiddle pooting around
Yep,
here.
so there's another dangerous one. They sent that one. McNulty went high slot, low hard shot, rebounded. Weaver gave up the rebound and is sitting there and it was open. If Cedar Rapids is a little faster on their skates, that could have easily been another goal. Here comes Ramsey from Cedar Rapids. He comes in, center ice, works his way to the right side, circles around, feeds to the slot. They spin around, go wide right. Garnis just doesn't quite pick it up. They try to feed it over to Shifley, but Cedar Rapids takes it off.
How long have they been in this zone?
Too long.
I mean, we are just stuck down here. We are tired.
Yeah, and there's another one. Like, we get it out of the zone.
Thank God.
There's an offside. It's going to give us a
Holy
chance
cow.
for a line change. These are the ones that get us too. So they're kind of like they're coming off a little. Yeah. Word from the booth is the drop pass is the worst pass in hockey. And that one we've seen it a couple
I will
times.
definitely say they are proving that fact then tonight, because there has not been one successful drop pass because they've dropped it to nobody.
That's the problem. If you're going to do a blind drop pass and nobody's there, yeah, you're just leaving the puck behind.
From a practice standpoint, you're not dropping the puck till you hear one of your teammates yell drop, or that you shoulder back to make sure that somebody is there. If you're just making an assumption or hope that somebody's there, it's going to turn out the way it's been turning out so far tonight.
So Baker feeds this one over to Flory. Flory can't catch up to it. Cedar Rapids behind the red line. I don't know why they waved that off. Cedar Rapids goes wide
this
right.
is turning into a typical Ames second period. I sure hope, 6 minutes in to see. We need to see this change.
Yeah, which was disappointing because
they
they
are
really
just
had
standing around.
They had a great first period. Flory goes to Jones. Jones gets to the red line. He bounces this one into the zone. Chance for a couple players to work their way off. Jones loses an edge, goes hard into the boards, but he bounces right back up. There's Shifley at the red line. He tries to get that one in, bounces off Cedar Rapids. They get it in the zone. Cedar Rapids trying to work it out. Wilson ties it up.
Good job.
He comes away with possession.
Yeah, Pink
he's able to
down
push
there.
it in deep. Pink comes for it. He goes cross ice looking for Giles. Unable to connect. Gets picked up by Linder. Linder sends one in. That one bounces off Cedar Rapids goalie on the boards. Giles keeps the pressure, keeps pushing it in. Linder gets it again. He spins around. He goes up high. Off a skate, makes a move. There's where you got to find your pass.
Oh,
off
another
the post. Oh, my gosh. That was like top shelf, just square off the bar.
They'll take a icing there.
Oh, my goodness. Wilson Linder there.
Just what a top shelf. I mean, right off the top of that bar. Looking for a bar down.
Yeah, look at this as he picks this puck up.
Nice little dangling through the.
Yep. Move past one guy,
slot, yep.
Move past two guys, move past the third guy, takes that shot, and boom, ding, right off that crossbar. Linder gets it again. He works his way down low. He's got Giles up there, see if he can get it up to him. Giles tries to feed down to Pink. Oh, it just gets past Linder as it goes across the blue line. Shifley picks it up. Hold on to that one a little too long. He should have, he should have gone D to D.
You can't do that, Mr. Backup goalie. Can't knock the puck down, Mr. Backup goalie.
Did he have his pad? I don't even know if he did it.
Yeah,
He's got his pad hanging way over.
I think he's got his pad overseas. Went over there, talked to him. So put your pads inside the boards there, big guy. So we
still
have
got
the
his pad
Hans
hanging over the-
Paulson and Weaver out there along with Jones and Hargrove. Oh, Weaver's getting a little antsy. Get him a little jump on that.
I'd like to see this line get one in.
Oh. Our referee took a plant. Oh, good pass out by Paulson.
Yeah.
Little.
Just missed Weaver. Cedar Rapids comes in. Hargrove loses a skate.
I think they got skate sharpeners back there, don't they?
I think I saw one. Maybe even two.
Come on, Aiden. That away.
Paulson keeping the pressure down there. Cedar Rapids goes D to D. They clear the zone. Long Henry comes up left side. He's going to send that deep. Gives Cedar Rapids a chance for a line change. Hargrove against the board. Sends it up high. No one in support. Cedar Rapids puts it back down deep. Jones goes in for the puck. Cedar Rapids working their way back up high. They spin around, wrap around the boards.
Here we go, Weaver.
Weaver.
Come on, get it out. There we go.
Gets
Good
it
pass out.
Clearing pass. Finds
Good
Jones.
job.
Paulson comes in right side.
Just shoot it. It's all right,
Yep,
Aiden.
he gets up there. The angles were cut off. He puts it in deep. Weaver goes down looking for it. Shifley comes in the ice. He can't get a hold of it. Cedar Rapids looking for a cross-ice pass. Shifley's over there.
Getting a line change here.
Yep, gets the puck, tries to tie it up. Gets checked off. Cedar Rapids just sends one across the front of the net. Weaver trying to clear the zone, can't get it. Cedar Rapids puts one across the front of the net. Cedar Rapids, again, luckily, we're in the low slot. They had an open shot. Ames gets controlled. Giles comes in right side. He had Flory in front of the net and can't find him. Flory lost a glove.
What do we got? Is it just going with the glove or what?
Got an interference call.
We going on a power play again?
This one I'm not sure who they're going to call
Yep,
this on.
looks like number
there they go.
Looks like their assistant captain over there, number 11. So we'll be heading out again on our Ames Iridium CrossFit power play. Thank you to our primary sponsor, Ames Iridium CrossFit, for all you do for our off-ice training, for our strength and conditioning. So thank you, Ames Iridium CrossFit.
So this is our typical starting power play line. We take Giles, we move him to the front. We got Linder and Pink rounding out the forwards and put Wilson back in that point. Well, they're going to take Jones out for Hargrove. Ames struggling to get control here. Up to Wilson at the point. He kind of waits. He feeds one in. Pink deflects. Can't get in the goal. Puck still loose. Giles comes away with it. He goes in front, tries to find Pink in front. Cedar Rapids bouncing that around. Linder drops to Wilson. Wilson looking to find Giles cross ice.
Oh,
he puts it up high.
That's
Ames not able to hold it. Wilson back checking, goes and gets that puck. He's going to come around the net to the left side.
Turn and burn.
Yep, he finds Linder. Oh, Linder gets it in the zone but can't keep possession.
He's getting it back. He's getting it back.
He's keeping the pressure. They get it back in there deep. Cedar Rapids hasn't cleared it out of the zone.
Yep,
there they send it out.
They got it.
Weaver tees this up for Jones. Jones, far side, finds Wilson waiting at the blue line. Wilson buying some time, walks up high. He's got Giles coming in the left side. Giles pulls back. Oh, can't quite hold it. Jones feeds back in the zone. Cedar Rapids has a little overload on us. Ames is able to get control again. Wilson with it, drops over to Pink. Pink comes in right side. Pink goes down low, feeds up to Wilson. Wilson cross ice to Linder. Linder from center ice.
Now
in the top of the net. You've been waiting for that one for a while. Good job, good possession. Wilson enters in, drops it to Pink. Pink feeds into Linder. Linder from the slot, top shelf, right-hand side. Pops that bottle that we like to see. Let's see on the replay.
Now he buries it.
There we come up. Feeds into Pink. Pink works his way down low. Sends it up high. Finds Linder. Who got in there? Did Pink go in straight to the zone and then to Linder? Was it just Pink to Linder? Thought maybe we had one more involved in that. We'll see what the official call is. Yeah, I thought Wilson was in that one. So assist from Wilson and Pink.
Good. Good, good, good.
So there we are. It's good we got that goal back. I think, realistically, we'd like to see another shot on goal another goal come out of this period.
Right there. Oh, nice
Baker's
feed by
right in
Tristan.
front.
Nice feed by Tristan out to the slot where Baker was good and ready to go.
Love to see him teed up there. Good possession. Fed him. That's the stuff we want to be in position. We want them thinking about the system, how they're going to feed that in there.
That's when you want to see him lift it up a little bit. Those low shots were not going to work on that one.
So there, when we have it and we're in front of the net and the goalie sitting there in his butterfly position, like he sold himself out a little bit in that situation.
We've got Finn Moran filling in. Making another D appearance on the varsity side.
Cedar Rapids trying to go cross ice. They spin around. They get a shot on goal and into the glove of Weaver. Yeah, good to see Finn making some varsity time here.
Absolutely.
After losing a couple of our
Finn's been kind of sick in and out this week, though, so definitely glad to see him given the opportunity to get out there. So.
Another shot goes in on goal. Flory working his way out. He wraps around, goes back deep. Giles picks it up to Baker. Baker looking for the clearing pass. Can't quite get it out. Cedar Rapids works their way into the slot. Shifley checks him off the puck. It goes up to the point. Slapper on the goal. Gets deflected by Weaver. In the corner, Giles and Shifley both digging that one out. Cedar Rapids comes away with it. They go cross ice. Flory deflects it out of the zone. Cedar Rapids back to pick it up. With the pressure from Flory, they're not in a hurry to get to that puck. At the red line, Cedar Rapids deflects it in. Giles, cross ice, finds Garnis. Garnis chips it into the zone. Gets spun down. Cedar Rapids comes away with it. They go across ice. Giles keeps him wide. They send one on goal, but not a great shot. Cedar Rapids trying to work their way in. They put one in front. Slips through. Hance feeds up to Weaver. Weaver gets it out of the zone. Cedar Rapids comes away with it. Garnis coming across with support. Cedar Rapids comes left side. They find a man waiting on the blue line. He chips it in the zone. Hance drops back to pick it up. He comes out left side, feeds up looking for Weaver. Weaver's going to get this puck. He goes cross ice to Garnis. Garnis makes a move at the blue line, tries to get through the legs. Cedar Rapids knocks it down at the skate. Into the corner, Weaver and Garnis
nice
trying to get that puck. Can't quite come out with it. Up high. Giles can't hold it in the zone, but he chips it back. Garnis gets up there. Another effort to get it in the zone. Can't quite hold it. Now Giles feeds up to Garnis. Garnis gets it in the zone again, but Cedar Rapids takes it off his stick. Behind the net, they're waiting for some support. They feed out left side. They come up the left side of the ice. Here comes McNulty in. Jones and Giles waiting for them. Cedar Rapids trying to feed in front.
Nice disruption there. Good job, Garnis.
Linder picks this one up. He's got Garnis in support, works his way in, pulls back, goes behind the net. Garnis still waiting. Pink checks in. He's sitting up high looking for it. Linder feeds it up to Pink.
Come on, Pinky.
Pink got stirred up. He was like teed up to go for that shot. Linder now waiting for it. Jones is there. He feeds up looking for Linder. Linder tries to chip it. Goalie was off his skates, but able to push it out wide. Hargrove pushes it back down deep. Garnis goes in for that skate. He puts it in front. Pink is waiting for it.
Nice.
Another one that's knocked and captured by the goalie.
Job.
Oh, my gosh, that was some good
goalie
good
there.
Hustle there.
Good goalie in there by number 77, Leland. He did a nice job of keeping that puck in front of him.
He did a good job indeed. So I have to say that we started out slow, but they're certainly picking up some steam as we get into the end of this second period. But hopefully we can kind of keep this pressure and not let another one get away from us like we did at the beginning. Linder wins this faceoff. Puck goes into the corner. Cedar Rapids wraps around. Wilson's waiting for it. He's going to go up high. He finds Jones. Jones walks across. He goes to Hargrove on the far side. Hargrove sends it in deep. Cedar Rapids picks it up. Now Linder comes away with it. Wilson in the corner, kicks it up to Linder. Linder walks up, moves past, man in the corner, pulls it out, back up to Wilson. Wilson's got Jones waiting on the far side. Pink tries to deflect in. He was down low. Cedar Rapids comes away with it. They're going to try and get it out. Jones not able to get control of it. Linder in neutral ice. Red line, he's going to dump that in. I think we're going to get some fresh legs.
Yep, get a good shift change here.
Now there was one. Pink wrapped around. I think he was trying to find Wilson over there, but just didn't get it around enough. Scheifele goes to pick it up, puts it in the zone. Puck floats loose. Giles comes away with it. He goes cross ice. Flory is over there. He's got a little breakaway, pulls back, gets through Cedar Rapids' legs, spins it around, puts it along the boards. Giles is there waiting for it. He deflects it. Ames gets it out. Scheifele's waiting in neutral ice. Ames not able to get control of it. They push it out of the zone. Now Flory has it. He tries to chip that one up, trying to get Scheifele skating up to it, but he'd pulled back. Cedar Rapids goes far side. They bounce this one up. Puck is floating loose. Flory unable to pick it up, and Cedar Rapids works their way in. They get it deep. Giles goes around, picks that one up. Baker tries to get it, puts his stick down there, but then skates past the player. Cedar Rapids pushes down deep, down in that deep left corner. Cedar Rapids goes to the point.
That way, come on.
Baker doing a good job just filling the lane. He comes in. This is one where, like, just send it deep. You're 1-on-3. Go in the zone. Get it in there deep. Give your team a chance to catch up.
That way, Tristan.
Scheifele.
Way off sides.
Yeah. So Baker working his way out of the zone. Flicks back to Giles. Giles goes to Scheifele. Scheifele gets across the red line. He should dump this one in. He fanned on that one a little bit.
And a miss. Got a change going on here.
Yep. So Scheifele doing a good job keeping the pressure down low. Cedar Rapids doing a little back and forth. They get it out of the zone. Hargrove just came off the bench and wasn't able to hold on to it. He goes cross ice to Garnis. We had a man coming off the bench.
Did you see Tristan was still trying to get off the
Yep, he was just stepping over the boards, and
again kind of lucky. Yeah, but almost lucky we didn't have a six men on the ice at the same time though.
Yeah. So Garnis recognized it, but not able to, like you said, like some of those line changes, I feel like too often our guys are just coasting into the bench, and we get caught in overhanded situations or overloaded situations against us because we're not hustling on and off the bench. So Paulson checks in with Garnis and Weaver, or Garnis and Hans. Sorry, Weaver's not in this time.
It's a good job by Paulson taking it out.
Paulson wraps around, finds Hargrove. Jones sends one in, not able to get through all the Cedar Rapids legs. Ramsey from Cedar Rapids comes in. He puts it in deep. Hargrove keeps the pressure on him. Behind the net, Hans comes away with it. Up against the boards, Hans pushes it around. We go into our last minute of the second period. Jones comes away with it. He's got a little move. He comes up. He's got some time. Feeds over to Paulson. Paulson can't hold on to it. Lets it go in deep. He's going to let Pink come in his place. Puck is still deep. Cedar Rapids feeds out. They come up right side. They go cross-ice pass. Giles gets a hold of it. Feeds up to Pink. Pink comes in right side. He's got Garnis with him. He's going to send that one across the front of the goal. Giles able to hold it up high. Cedar Rapids chips it out. We're going to our last 30 seconds. Cedar Rapids comes in left side. They push it down deep. Scheifele going to look for that puck. He pulls it out. Oh, and there's one. Like, don't give one up in the last 30 seconds here. Now Linder has a chance. He got a breakaway. Wilson comes in. They got a 3-on-1 breakthrough. And through the 5-hole, Wilson just takes his time. Nothing fancy. Not even a super hard shot. Just pushes that one right in front of the goal. 5-hole in the goalie. Great way to come out of this second period, getting that second goal. Good job by Wilson. I think that'll officially be an unassisted goal for Wilson.
I would think so. I think he had possession of it long enough that it should be. So before we head out of here, we have Christian online there with us. We also have Sue Pittman before we get and Russ Bristow out there. Thank you all for joining us tonight. We're going to see this. So
there was a pass to Wilson, so it wouldn't surprise me. I didn't see who passed it to him, but there was a pass. He came in clean. Get the official call. Yeah, so they gave an assist to Linder. I'm not opposed to giving the apples out generously, and it was a pass. Wilson
I'll like it tonight.
in.
I think it was Graff and Oliver. Graff with the first and Oliver with the second, I believe is what I heard. Is that what
was
you
there too?
heard?
I didn't hear the second one. I heard Linder. I didn't hear the other assist. 3 seconds. Weaver knocks that one out.
Second assist, I'm not sure why, but they gave it to him.
Yeah. Yep, so officially, you're
Hey,
right.
Dave, we'll take them when we get them. The night that they didn't give Isaac and Oliver that assist on that overtime win.
They give those unassisted.
We'll take them when we can get them, right?
Yeah. So 3 seconds, we're going to face off and neutral ice. That goes over there. That'll be the end of the second period. Wasn't happy how they started. I think they righted the ship.
Yep.
They came out of the second period where we wanted to see them playing. So it's still not the complete game we're hoping for, but I like where we're going.
And it may be I think I may be able to say the first time that we've won a second period. If not, it's certainly not a lot.
Yeah.
You know, if I have to reflect on have we won a second period, it kind of tells you
We might
something.
have. The first time we played Cedar Rapids, it was a little
That's
lopsided.
true because we were
on that
9-0
one.
in that game. You're probably right.
Yeah.
So,
But
they were a little flat coming out. They messed around a little bit, gave up a goal, but they were able to bounce back, played much better in that second period, and we'll see what happens in the third. We'll see you all in about 15.
Now we're live.
All right, my friend. Third period. Cyclones are up 4-1. We had a pretty slow second period, but we were able to come back on the end. And we'll see what we can do for these last 17 minutes. We'd like to go into the winter break with a nice win, a little momentum going in. That would give us a 4-point weekend towards the standing, which would be very helpful.
That would be a nice weekend for us.
Yep. So here we go.
So Shifley steps up for the face-off, pushes this one through. Cedar Rapids tries to feed up. Shifley knocks it down, makes a move past Cedar Rapids player, pushes it in. Cedar Rapids wraps around the boards. Flory's there waiting. He pulls back. He's going to send this one up high. Giles is waiting, pushes it back down deep. Baker goes into the corner looking for it. Up, doesn't get it up high. Gets stirred up by Cedar Rapids, but Baker takes it off his stick. Still holds on to this one. They get it out of the zone. Shifley up there just sends it in deep. Ames has to check up.
I mean, they could have gone back in then.
Yeah. They all just kind of sat
They
back
didn't all
there for
need
a
to
second.
stay on the blue line and watch it.
So Shifley looking for Flory. Ice is a little wet down there. Oh, boy. Another official goes down. Cedar Rapids sends it in. Giles comes out with it. He's going to shift sides. He comes out right side. He's got Shifley on the far side. Tries to send that one in. Cedar Rapids deflects with their
They were
stick.
able to get a stick on it. I'd like to have seen a lot more speed out of him taking that puck in. So I think he was waiting for his F2 to come in with him, and Tristan was there for sure, but I think he'd had a better opportunity if he'd have gone down a little bit lower and gotten below the goal line.
Cedar Rapids gets it out of the zone. Hargrove pushes back. Good job of Ames getting, well, no, they didn't get control. Pink had it for a second, and then Cedar Rapids got another push. And these passes are just not firing. There we go. Now Pink comes away with it. Good zone. Wilson's there.
Oh, yep, right off the goalie. We'll take that.
That was the quietest goal I think I've
that was pretty
seen.
weak. I think we're going to see a goalie change here from Cedar Rapids, I bet.
He's not moving yet.
No, the coach keeps walking down the line, so maybe not.
Yeah. So watch this on the replay. Wilson gets this. He comes in left side. Now here's our great zone entry. We got one guy coming on the far side of the net. F2 was over there. We got F3 trailing up the center, and then Wilson just feeds one down. I was looking at it, and I didn't see it sneak through. I was looking for that rebound off the pads for F2 or F3 to pick up, but that just snuck through again. So another 5-holer for Wilson.
That trio over there has got quite a few of the scores tonight. So, which is what you want to see from one of our top lines, right?
Yes, absolutely. So another one comes in. Pink gets it in the zone. Cedar Rapids disrupted it for a second, and then Pink got it back. Now Linder comes around, works his way up high, hands off to Hargrove. Hargrove pushes down deep, trying to hold it in. Cedar Rapids able to push it up high, but as Ames collapses, they're forced to retreat and go behind their net. Wilson feeds over to Hargrove. Cedar Rapids now comes out left side. We got Jones and Linder. Cedar Rapids sends that one through, and that's going to be an icing.
Wow, I thought it for sure went off that number 86's stick, but I guess not.
Yeah, that went through pretty quick.
So again, we got a good little lead here. I'd like to see them maintain their pressure and do what they got to do. I don't want to see them start dilly-dallying around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's definitely one where you don't want to see them. You don't want to see them like taking their foot off the gas, because I feel like that takes them in the wrong direction. So yeah, just keep playing our game.
Well, and it is a good opportunity for the white line to get a little bit more playing time. Get players like Aiden Paulson some more ice time to benefit him as he continues to grow and develop. You know, he's part of the Cyclone future. So for him to get out here and get as much speed and get a feel for what this game is like, then Giles with a pass up to Hance.
Yeah, that was what we saw earlier. We saw one to Pink, one to Wilson. Trying to do the same thing. Didn't quite connect the same with Weaver. Shifley spins around, sends it up the ice. Cedar Rapids pushes it back. Shifley picks it up, cross ice to Weaver. Weaver gets up to the red line. Doesn't get control.
Just
Cedar Rapids pulls it back. Giles is up there, gets it across the red line. Oh, Shifley coming in. Checks Crawl off the puck.
He had Isaac going in, but it just was
Baker.
It was just tipped down. So
there was a nice one. Baker got in the zone, had a nice
I don't know
rebound. We
what
didn't have our support.
I just feel like they're trying to do pretty stuff right now. You know what I mean? I just don't
Yeah.
understand that.
We don't need to.
No.
And that's not how we're going to get away with it in most of the games. So that's what we were saying earlier, like play our game.
Just like that. I mean, you just
Yeah.
dropped it to nobody, and it's a turnover.
And
No,
Hargrove
Chuck.
got disrupted there. Got his legs
No,
taken
Chuck.
out. There's Flory at the boards. Cross ice to Hargrove. Hargrove comes up left side. He gets past the red line. He dumps that one in
Yeah,
deep.
you're going to get a
There's going to be a call.
Yeah, there's going to be an interference there.
Hargrove dumped that in.
Oh yeah, he was
And-
well gone.
Yeah, the puck. I mean, the puck was already on the other side of the ice, and I think in some of the older schools, you know, you'd say, well, and they just call it roughing, not an interference call.
Oh, sorry.
But I think that's one in the past where he said, "Oh, follow through, finish your check," and it was kind of a way to get away with an interference.
So we're on our Iridium CrossFit Power Play. Thank you, Iridium. Ames Iridium CrossFit for all you do for our off-season training, both
Darn it.
for strength and conditioning.
So we won that face-off. It went to Giles. Giles went up to the point. Jonesy tried to go cross ice to find Wilson over there to tee him up for the shot, and it just deflected off his stick, went into the Cedar Rapids bench. So we're going to face off in neutral ice. Linder's going to take this face off. Can't pull this one back. Into the Cedar Rapids zone. Cedar Rapids lobs this one out. Jones not able to get to it in time.
Sorry about that.
Jones reaching up to Wilson. Wilson pokes it into the zone. Pink's going down there to try and find it. Behind the net, he gets it tied up. Cedar Rapids backs, reverses. They bounce around. Jones, he had it for a second, then it came out of the zone. Here comes Giles on the left side. He walks his way in. He sends one low, bounces off the goalie's pads. Pink picks up the rebound. He's working his way along the boards. He's going to start working his way in. He's got Jones at the point. Jones is going to go back down to Pink. Pink is going to give it to Giles. Giles goes up high, turns around, goes cross ice, trying to find Wilson. Gets deflected by a Cedar Rapids stick. This one finds Wilson, or finds Linder from Wilson. Wilson goes cross ice, looking for Giles. It just gets deflected by a Cedar Rapids stick. Jones picks it up. He goes down low. He feeds in. Pink was waiting. Goes around behind the goal. Wilson at the point now. He's going to go cross ice. Giles is waiting. Buys his time. Pink was waiting there. Linder was on the far side.
Almost tapped it out. There we go. Pink got
there
it.
goes the goal.
Yep.
I didn't even see how that one got knocked in. Linder was back there waiting for it. See if we can see this on the replay. But it went back and forth. It went to the far side. I thought it went behind the net, and then it just kind of got popped up in the air. And I think, was it Linder that knocked it down?
Yeah, he was trying to do his very acrobatic hand-eye coordination, tapping the puck off the air, and tapped it out in front of Pink. And
Did Pink actually get it from
yeah,
Linder?
I know. Yeah, Pink got it. I mean,
Yeah.
it's Pink's goal.
I think we need to turn the music down when we're
I've
announcing
been
that.
thinking of that all night. It's been almost too loud. Believe it or not. And no, I'm not some old fogey.
Both
Okay,
of those things
maybe-
can be true.
They both can be true, absolutely. There we go. Good pass out, Weaver.
Yeah, Weaver's looking for Garnis on the
Yep,
far
and
side.
he was there. Just the Cedar Rapids guy was able to
filled
step
that
in.
lane.
Yep, fill that lane up.
Cedar Rapids tries to wrap around. Did they get in?
No.
I didn't see the signal.
Nope.
I think Cedar Rapids thought it did. It kind of snuck between his pads, but then I think he closed it down before he could get across the line.
Absolutely.
Good job by Weaver. The first game against Cedar Rapids was his first, might have been his first varsity start,
Yeah,
and he got his shutout.
Yes, and it was also, I think, Ethan Hance's
First high school goal.
Varsity goal.
Yeah, might have been Kiefer's first one in that game too.
I think Kiefer's first, I think, was here at home, wasn't it? But nonetheless.
I don't remember for sure. But
yeah. So we have Joey Hare out there joining Oliver running D, along with the orange line of Flory, Shifley, and Baker.
So Flory feeds that one up, trying to find Shifley. Cedar Rapids gets the puck. They come out left side. They try to bounce that one up. That's like one of our passes. Cedar Rapids gets it out. Flory picks it up. Got his heads up. He's looking for Giles. Oh, Cedar Rapids player stepped on the puck at the line. Tristan Shifley, cross ice to Flory, feeds up to Baker. Oh, that's going to be an offside. He's trying to get in the zone, and Baker just kind of drifted across the line when he went in. So easy call. Just when that puck gets disrupted at the blue line, it's too easy to get offsides there.
So we've got the black line coming in along with Finn and Jones. I like seeing again
those D up with some experienced guys.
I like seeing that. Good opportunity for them. Again, as their path continues to grow. Like to see Joey, who's a senior, get his opportunity out here as well.
So Cedar Rapids sends that one in. Jones can't get it out of the zone.
Cedar Rapids off
a Weaver.
Good pass.
Jones picks it up. Pink trying to get that cross ice breakout pass, but can't connect. Jones can't get it out of the zone. Cedar Rapids keeps the pressure. They send one out the goalie.
That away, good pass out.
Moran looking for Paulson. Comes out of the zone.
He's made his in with the line with Linder and Pink. No, what was that?
So Jones gets through there. He gets checked off, but Pink picks the puck up.
Get him his opportunity.
Pink walks in. Oh, it's up in the air. Paulson was over there in position waiting for it, and he put a high saucer pass at him. It was more at his shoulders than where he's going to get a good chance
yeah, it's hard
at
to get it. It's hard to get a goal when the puck's on your shoulders.
There's a clearing pass. Pink looking for Jones. Shifley steps in front of that one. They wrap this one around. Pink looking for it. He's going to deflect up. He gets checked off the puck. Oh, Linder can't hold on to it. Come out. Pink now gets away with it. He walks his way across. Oh. Garnis was going up there. Garnis picks up the puck. He wraps it around deep. Pink's going to come off. Weaver checks in.
I like what
Hans checks in.
I like what Rick's doing right now. He's rotating these players through, and so
give those guys a chance to be on the ice.
Yep. Weaver with a great pass out front.
He's feeding Hans. Hans puts it up in front. Garnis was waiting for it. Can't get a stick on it. Up at the point. Hans goes down.
Did he land on the back of the?
He might have. He's kind of laying on the bar there. His glove's off. I don't know. I didn't quite see what happened.
Did he land on the pipe?
Maybe. See if we can see what happened in the replay here.
So tonight, our normal athletic trainer is. She had a responsibility for wrestling tonight, so we have local EMS guys here. So they're going to come out a little bit more differently prepared than a trainer will, carrying a whole big old backpack and everything. So
if you look at the replay, it looks like Hans was down there kind of behind the pipes, and then he was tied up with another guy, and then another player just comes and clocks him. I don't think he even had the puck. Yeah, got a crack back. Got a crack back, see? Yeah, so Hans was just kind of a blindside, like no reason to hit him. Which that's where, when you only have one referee and they're not making calls anyway, like that's how guys get hurt, and you hate to see that. You know, he's one of our guys we want to see in the JV game contributing there too.
So we have Charles and Joey in there right now, along with, Baker, Shifley, and Flory. Good job, Isaac.
Cedar Rapids got that. Carried in his hand across there. Tries to get in front of the goal and into the armpit of Weaver, and he holds on to that one.
Yeah, we're going to need to see. So we have Moran and Jonesy coming back out along with Wilson, Paulson, and Linder.
Yep. Like to see if those guys can take Paulson under their wing a little bit. Give him some love. Moran goes behind the net, gets tied up, kicks it over.
Out, yep.
Jones comes back to help.
That way, Finn.
Moran
Keep battling,
reverses.
baby. Keep battling. That away. Get in there.
Gets checked off. Paulson trying to come away with it. Moran and Paulson fighting for it. Paulson pulls it back but can't hold on to it. Belts for Cedar Rapids, tries to feed in down low, gets through. Wilson pulls back, works his way behind the net. Moran staying in front. Over to Jones. He's going to come around to the left. Cross ice pass, trying to find
just
Wilson.
Too much.
Yep, that's going to be too far in front of him, so that's going to be an icing call. So it looks like they're going to maybe let Paulson hang out with that first line a little bit.
Yeah, I think he'll
rotate
between the
and
three,
Pink.
Wilson,
Yep.
Linder, and Pink, so I agree. I like that.
And then they're going to let this white line stay together with Garnis, Hansen, Weaver a little more.
Nice job. Good
So good
win
to
by
see.
Hans there. And Garnis was able to pick up, but Cedar Rapids was just able to take possession of it. Oh,
Weaver,
just,
quick
yep,
move,
nice.
looking for
Yep.
Giles.
You see what he did, though? He looked up. He saw where he was going with the puck.
So, yep, he pulled it back,
Yep.
looked up, and then pushed that over there. For those of you who couldn't see us because I'm not on camera, I went through all the hand motions to show what he did. There we go. Hans feeds up to Weaver. Oh, gets behind
Weaver
him.
to himself.
There we go. Hans picks it up again.
There we go. Good dump.
He dumps that one in deep. Garnis and Weaver go down in pursuit. Hans checks out. In comes Hargrove, Shifley, and Hare.
Yep, Hare. Good pass for Hare to Garnis through the neutral zone. Baker's made his way in, along with, still with Garnis and Shifley. Hargrove and Hare in the running the blue line.
Yeah, Hargrove not able to quite hold that in, so Ames has to check up. Garnis checks out. Then in's going to come Flory to round out that white line. Orange line. One of those colors. Cedar Rapids moved into the slot, and Baker just put his body there. Didn't really even put a real big check on him. Just didn't let him go anywhere with it. Shifley knocks that one down with his glove. Baker drops that pass. Flory picks it up, circles around. Comes out left side from the zone. He's looking
Good
for
pass.
Baker. Nice
Great
feed
pass.
for Baker. Baker tries to do a little move back to the inside. Flory now comes with it. Fans over that one. Drops to Shifley. He tries to feed that one up front. Cedar Rapids kind of works their way out. Here they come, 2-on-2 deep into the zone. Jones in the corner, checks him off, pushes that puck up, comes out of the zone. Cedar Rapids gets it neutral ice. They feed up, and that's going to get past them, and icing is going to be called on that one.
So we got Pink, Paulson out there with Wilson. We have Moran and Jonesy running the blue line.
Yeah, and that center spot's a good one for Pink too. He doesn't get to play it as much this season, with that line with Linder
out
taking
there,
the lion's share of those duties. So good chance for him to get back in one of his favorite spots.
Stay with him, Finn. Something as a young defenseman like that, I mean, when they start feeling like they're getting beat, they just kind of start stretching out their stick, right? And that
You see
just
that butt
completely
go out?
kills his momentum.
Yeah.
be good for him to just keep driving through, and if he can get it in any contact with that body and push him out is kind of what you want. Once you stop skating, you're done.
Yeah. Like you've given everything up. Oh,
Yeah.
Wilson with the breakaway.
Wilson
He's
with
got Paulson.
He looked at him.
Oh, Wilson.
Right
Oh,
there.
there's-
Oh!
Paulson had the
Oh,
third
my gosh,
job.
he had it.
Yeah, he was there.
Look
Goalie
at
was
him.
down. He had the top of the net waiting for him.
I could have sworn he had that.
That was just a big, juicy meatball sitting out there for him. And
He'll
there we
think
go.
about that one tonight.
Feeds up to Paulson.
Offsides.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah.
Paulson was on his way out, and he got tripped up.
Yep.
Couldn't get out of the zone, so I think Pink thought he had the momentum to go, and he didn't make it.
And we talk about good leadership there, right? Do you see? So as Zach was going in, he recognized that it was his F2 was Paulson coming in, and so Zach very unselfishly was trying to find him with that cross ice pass.
Yeah.
So
Yep, he pulled up. Pink
Yep.
stepped in there, but then Paulson had his shot. Yeah, it's nice to see. The white line now checks in, if I say it right.
Yep.
Got a normal deep pair of Giles and Shifley.
Weaver, Hanson,
Garnis.
Garnis. Woo, nice shot.
Shifley working his way out of the zone. Cedar Rapids disrupts that one. They go cross ice. Patton deflects into the zone. Terhune sends that one over the goal. Far side, Cedar Rapids tries to go back across, gets stirred up by Giles. Weaver feeds back to Giles. Giles comes into the zone left side. He's got Garnis and Weaver entering with him. Down in the corner, Weaver tries to send one in off of Cedar Rapids skate.
What was that?
Giles comes in, goes off the goalie's pads. Weaver works his way across. He feeds up to Giles again.
Right there to
Feeds
Garnis.
across to Garnis. Garnis unable to connect. He gets checked off of that one. Cedar Rapids trying to get across, get out of the zone.
Oh,
Shifley must have held it. No offside. Garnis gets in there, deflected over the goal.
we're going to have a little double. We'll see you both. We'll see you boys, and we'll see you boys at the end of the game.
We're going to get Garnis and Patton.
Patton, go to the bench. What?
I thought he pointed to both of them.
I did too. Go make your way in there, young man. Go spend your last 2 minutes.
I think he was trying to sneak out. It's like, if the nice officer doesn't see me, I'll get away with my ticket. So 2:11 to go. Offsetting penalties. They'll be done for the game because we'll have to wait 2 minutes and a whistle before they can come back.
So 5-on-5.
Yep, we'll stay 5v5. Get our orange line in. Shifley at center. Flory and Baker at wings. And Hargrove and Hare on defense.
Nothing but the dog and me.
Shifley in the corner, can't get it. Cedar Rapids sends that one around. Shifley can't hold it in. They put it up to the point. Hargrove pushes it back in. Wraps around. Shifley goes into the corner looking for it. Gets a little help from Flory. Back in the corner. Cedar Rapids looking for a breakout pass. They get it behind Flory. Here they come, 3-on-2. Cedar Rapids takes a shot, goes wide left, deflected off of Weaver. Hargrove sends it up high. McNulty for Cedar Rapids picks it up. They knock that one down.
Come on,
Weaver
Joey.
deflects it wide out. Cedar Rapids coming around, working their way up the right side. They go back down. Hargrove.
Oh, lost
Whoa.
it. Woo, blew
Uh-oh,
a tire.
helmet off,
Okay, gotta
helmet
blow
off.
it, gotta blow it.
Yeah,
Lost the tire.
I don't know what happened. Looked like
Well.
someone must have grabbed a hand around the back of it or something.
I just think he blew a tire. And then, of course,
Well.
his helmet comes off.
Did his helmet just bounce off when he went down?
Yeah. I'm going to bet it's probably not as tight as it probably should be.
There's a couple boys whose helmets are just kind of flopping around there a bit. So Paulson back in with the first line. Linder and Wilson. Linder takes this face off.
we
Wilson
go.
gets the breakaway. Here they come.
Don't be offside.
Wilson
young
comes
man.
in right-hand side. He pulls back, trying to hold it.
Finn
Oh,
got
did
it.
Moran
Yep,
hold
nice
it?
job, nice
That
job.
time it comes
That's
out.
going to be offside, but that's all right. Good job, Finn. Holding the
So
line there.
Ames
right
checks
there.
up.
Right
there
here,
we go.
Right here.
Paulson's in position.
Oh!
Wilson feeds up to Paulson.
Golly!
He was right in the slot, and it just got under his stick. That would have been a good one. He wound up for a one-timer slapper. If he would have just had a stick on the ice and just go for the wrister, it would have been a more quality shot. I think he would have had a better chance. I see his dad down in the corner in his pretty Christmas suit, I think, is getting excited here. See this breakdown again as they come in. Wilson comes in right side. Paulson just goes right in that low slot. Had that teed up. I think that's one we're just being, he was in position.
I think we're giving him a chance here, so they're keeping him in there. I think that's what they're trying for,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah. So last 50 seconds to go here. Here goes Paulson. He's going to feed across to Wilson. Here goes Wilson in the zone again. Paulson working his way in again.
just
can't find him.
I love it.
Oh, Linder knocks this one
He's
down.
definitely there.
Feeds over to Paulson.
there.
Paulson spins around. Can't quite get to it. Wilson now hands off to Giles. Giles feeding across. Gets through. Paulson in the corner. He's going to send it up high. Jones goes cross ice. Giles is waiting. He feeds over to
Still
Paulson.
feeding over
Can't
to
quite
him.
get to him. Back up to Jones. Jones is going to walk up. He sends that one low. That deflects. Wilson is on the far side. Gets through. Wilson picks it up again. He wraps around. Paulson's going to go back looking for this puck. Loses an edge. Cedar Rapids comes out with it right side. They try to feed up. Here they come out of the zone. They come in 3v2, and that's going to be the end of the game. We can't connect with Paulson for his first varsity goal, but
They sure gave it the varsity try, did they not, though?
they did everything they could.
Yep.
So mostly, a solid, complete game.
Pretty
I'd
much.
give that
Pretty
first 7-ish minutes in that second
Yep.
period was a little sketchy.
Typical but they were able to bounce back from that and
They
take
came
control in
back.
the third period. So, yep, all the way through. So, overall, good. It's a good way to end our first half of this season on a 2-game win streak. That gives us 4 points towards the standing. Gives us a little momentum going into our first of the year games the weekend of January 5th and 6th, 6th and 7th, something like that. That's Saturday,
January
Sunday.
5th, I think we played on the
Quad
5th.
City.
Which is, do we play Mason City on the 5th?
No,
on that
I
Friday?
I think we play. I'm gonna check the old
We're gonna
trusted calendar right now to give you that answer.
So still surprised Cedar Rapids outshot us again tonight in the official stats.
So I just have us on the 6th and the 7th in the Quad Cities. We don't
Quad
have a
Cities.
game on the 5th.
I have to look. There's
At least not according to the band
Yeah.
calendar. You don't believe me, do you, Tom? You're just
I
like
don't-
you're just like somebody else that I know very close to me that just doesn't believe my memory very well.
we're gonna pull this up because in the official calendar,
Well, it is not on the band calendar.
I think we need to get that right.
I will. I know the perfect person to talk to about that.
We'll find somebody. So we'll make sure we get that sorted out. But
So we have-
definitely that first
okay.
weekend, we will have games.
Perfect.
And I believe we'll be playing Mason City on Friday, and we will go to the Quad Cities on Saturday and Sunday.
Perfect. Well, it's been a fun first half, sir. It's been great hanging out with you and having the opportunity to do this live stream together. To our team, thank you all. To all of our team, that from the camera operators to the music to the announcers to our technical director. Great job by our stream team, and wish you all a happy holiday and a wonderful time you spend with your family, and safe travels to everybody out there, and we will see you all first of the year.